Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your reading for the week of July 17th. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. But let's see what we have going on for you this week. Starting something new, looking at new things. A little bit of recovery in there for you. Let's see what else we have. All right, very interesting. You start off with the Nine of Spades. If you're involved in anything legal, this is actually a good card. It can represent justice and justice coming into the situation, seeing some justice, or ending the situation in a lot of ways. And so that could be very helpful for you. Also, a card that says if things aren't working in a certain area of your life, whether it be love, business, spirituality, then this card just says stop. And stop what you're doing. Take some time to kind of look over the situation and kind of look for how things are going and what you can do to fix it. The other problem with this card is it can represent a relationship. Being in a relationship where you are not sure, where the relationship stands, like what kind of relationship it is, not being sure where it wants to, where it's going to go, having those thoughts. Maybe you want to get married and you're not sure if the other person wants to get married. So it's a card of like needing to make those decisions and needing to, figure out if you're in the right relationship or not. Again, it's not a bad card because it is a card that leads to those things being corrected and fixing, those problems. So very good card in that sense. Next, you have the Ace of Diamonds. Great card of innovation. I love this card because it does represent needing to try new things, needing to take new risks, needing to take innovative risks in all areas of your life, not just money. It is a money card, but again, it can represent pretty much all areas of your life, needing to take some sort of risk, needing to do something different, and that can lead to a lot of success. It can be a card of you feeling like you're on a new path already, feeling like you're kind of like going in some new direction where maybe you don't really actually know everything that's going on. You're trying to figure things out, but it is a good card. It's a good card for getting what you want. Also a great card for love. Again, it's interesting I said that about the Nine of Spades, but this is a good card. It can represent an engagement ring and getting engaged, or even getting married as well. It can represent a path, that new journey with somebody else. So there is, a lot of opportunity here for you to basically get what you want. I mean, in some card reading systems, this card is called the opportunity for success, and it just means success in any area with anything that you want. So definitely a good card. Next, you have the Eight of Spades. Watch your health this week, definitely. I mean, you've had this card several times in the past, I'm pretty sure. So make sure to take care of your health. It is a card of finding new doctors, finding, or going to a new doctor, going to a new dentist, whatever it is that you're going to, and it can be a good card for that. It is another card of rest. You have two cards of rest. Eight of Spades, you have the Four of Spades. Both cards represent recovery, needing to take a break, needing to take some rest. The Four of Spades actually does represent literal recovery, you making some sort of recovery at this time. Could be emotional, could be physical. And so, that's nice to see, especially with a card like this. This card can also represent friends. A lot of eights showing up this week, so, it could be a very friendly week for a lot of people. You also have the Queen of Clubs and the Jack of Clubs. Both of these cards represent friends as well, hanging out with friends, spending time with friends. Queen of Clubs represents authority, trying to become an authority in your life, and looking for ways to do that. Also, be careful of selfish people with this card this week, and also be careful of anybody who just seems to, who's too slick with their words, or who's too, nice, or anything like that. You get those weird feelings about people. Trust those feelings this week with this card, for sure. Next, you have the Four of Spades, like I said, card of recovery. You being able to recover from something. Again, it could be health-wise. It could also be, like I said, emotionally, and being able to have some recovery. Also a card of solid foundations. It says you're finally able to build some solid foundations in certain areas of your life. It could, again, these are cards that can be very literal. So it could be you moving to a house with a solid foundation, or it could just be, a solid relationship, wanting a solid relationship. It's interesting, again, you have that Nine of Spades, which can represent a relationship where you're not sure where things are going. So maybe you decide that you want to figure that out, and you do, and then you find out it's solid. Or maybe you end up leaving and getting into a relationship that is more solid as well. So very good card to have for that. Next, you have the Jack of Clubs. Amazing card for the future, being very focused on the future and, figuring things out for the future as well. You have the Six of Clubs at the end here. Also another great card of the future and things like that. But to me, this card mostly just talks about the future, getting something in the future. And finally, you have the Six of Clubs. Like I said, this is my card of success, progress, abundance, getting all the things that you want in life in a lot of ways. It's also a card of taking charge, being a leader, stepping up into some sort of leadership role, or needing to do that. Again, it can also be a card of like, if you're in a relationship or something, needing to be the one that speaks up and says, hey, are we, what is this relationship? Only if you are wondering. So, some of you might need to figure that out. And, other than that, like I said, just a good card of growth and abundance. But it looks like a good week. Again, some of your things might be around relationships for a lot of you. But other than that, great week of recovery. Maybe just a recovery, rest, and relaxation week with that 4 of spades. But it looks nice. Ace of Diamonds, great for money, if I didn't already say that. So, could be a nice week. So, thank you for watching, and enjoy your week.